The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
Hello and welcome to Championship Wrestling presented by the Amarillo Venom. I'm Jon Roberts. This week we kick off a look at the 2019 blockbuster event, Milestone. This was a tentpole event for us, a celebration of 10 years of Championship Wrestling and the United Wrestling Network. And to show you just how vast the stars of the United Wrestling Network are, the main event this week is a matchup for the Arizona State Championship. That's right, the stars of Championship Wrestling from Arizona are in action. R3 defending the Arizona State Championship against EJ Sparks. Now also we're going to see a six-man tag team bout that featured the majority of the field from this year's PP3 Cup tournament. But we're kicking things off with tag team action. So let's join Todd Kennelly on the call from the Ocean View Pavilion.
Don't I look crisp and clean? That is because I got me a guaranteed winner. I got me something bigger, better, and better. And tonight,
Classic Connection set for action. We know they'll face Shea Cabrera, but who will Cabrera's partner be? Cabrera looks to be in phenomenal shape. He looks to be in fighting shape.
Yeah, that's fine. He'll have to go it alone because he ain't found a partner, I guarantee it.
Shea Cabrera and Bad Dude Tito, the Wolf Zaddies!
Whoa! Talk about backup in a big way, a big bad way. Shea Cabrera joining forces here in Hollywood with Bad Dude Tito, who returns.
This is something we haven't seen in a very long time, Kennelly. This could be very bad news for the Classic Connection.
Oh, the Wolf Zaddies are on the hunt, indeed. Bad dude, bad news if you're the Classic Connection. You couldn't have seen this coming. I think the Classic Connection thought that Shea would be a man on an island, not be able to find a partner. That is not the case. These two go way back.
And listen to this crowd, well behind the Wolf Zaddies. This is not very good. Shea Cabrera not only found a partner, but a good one.
Double dive to the outside. What a way to kick off Milestone. A howling good time, you might say, Jessic.
Oh, well, keep your comments to yourself. Just because we haven't seen these two together in a very long time doesn't mean anything. They're starting off hot now, but we have a long way to go, Kennelly.
These two trained together, Santino Brothers Academy. Think of the history that these two both have on this program. And Tito, former Hollywood Heritage champion, former tag team champion, red carpet rumble winner. He's done it all. Flapjack City. Put some syrup on it. Is that gonna do it? It might be over before it begins. There's the cover, only a count of two.
Count of two and a half almost there, Kelly. This is not very good. We're still in the early goings.
scoop and a slam by Cabrera, out for revenge. You'll recall that the Classic Connection jumped Cabrera after that loss to Watts when he put the mask on the line, the unmasking of Rogelio as he was known at the time. Jumped by the Classic Connection and then went back to find a brother of his for some serious backup. Look at this, overhead belly-to-belly throw.
That is absolutely nasty. Our announcer's desk just shook from that fall there, Kenley.
Haven't seen Bad Dude Tito in quite some time in competition. Last time, I believe, was a match with Ryan Taylor. Oh, quiet, please.
Oh. Did that ring your eardrums as much as it did mine, Kenley?
I think that the chest is going to match the ring gear very quickly for Ryan Shapiro. Look at the continuity of the Wolf Zaddies. Into the cover now goes Cabrera.
And it appears they haven't been teaming for a long time, but they definitely have not lost track of their background, of their groundwork that they laid very, very early on in their careers. They are crisp right now.
And Howdy Price, as there you see, down goes Shapiro again. Big boot by Cabrera. And Bad Dude Tito going for the cover, doesn't hook the leg. Howdy Price basically sold Cabrera down the river, kind of sold him off at auction after that loss to Watts. He might have some remorse after we see how well Cabrera and Tito are teaming up here against his new found team here in the Classic Connection.
You know what, Howdy Price?
Meal ticket.
He's a businessman, not meal tickets. These are clients of his. Now, keep this in mind.
Into the cover.
When you are a businessman, you have to lose your liabilities. Che Cabrera made a very stupid decision in order to put his mask on the line against Watts. He is now nothing without Howdy Price. Howdy Price knows that, but the fact that Tito is in there is just adding insult to injury, Kenley.
Elbow there by Cabrera, grinds the forearm in there for good measure. Well, if he's nothing without Howdy Price, I don't think Cabrera got the memo. He's looking pretty good right now.
Still early going. A lot can happen there, Kelly. A lot can happen. Don't run your mouth too soon. Oh, what was that? Che Cabrera must have slipped on the apron again there.
Well, you might want to dust off that monitor, but taking advantage on the outside was Buddy Royal into the Snapmare takedown. Fist drop by Shapiro into the cover. Close call. Classic Connection in control. This matchup continues right after this.
Welcome to Dumas's brand new radio station, Big Country 95.3. We play the songs that all the rest of the country stations have forgotten about. Stars like George Strait, Reba, Brooks and Dunn, Randy Travis, and Tanya Tucker. Big Country 95.3 specializes in country songs from the 80s and 90s. And we also sneak in a country classic every now and then. It's your favorite country songs without a lot of talk. So tell all your friends about this brand new radio station, Big Country 95.3.
And now in Amarillo on 96.5.
Do you use VIAGRA or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying VIAGRA or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for VIAGRA, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for VIAGRA. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
Attention! If you've had a hernia surgery after 2006 and suffered from serious side effects such as infection, chronic pain, organ damage, mesh shrinkage, or mesh migration, you could be eligible for financial compensation. Call the law offices of Wright & Schulte right now at the number on your screen. Ethicon, a subsidiary of Johnson & Johnson, has withdrawn its PhysioMesh flexible composite mesh from the market. Call the law offices of Wright & Schulte immediately at the number on your screen or visit meshjustice.com now.
Welcome back to Championship Wrestling from Hollywood as we kick off milestone tag team action. What a partner selected by Che Cabrera in Bad Dude Tito, but Cabrera in a bad way right now. You see the double teaming, a signature of the Classic Connection. Buddy Royal checks in, and throughout the break, the Classic Connection controlling the pace of the matchup.
And this is what I was talking about, Kenley. Just because you bring in someone like Tito to try to save your backside when the real man left you doesn't mean that you're going to be okay in there. And it's obvious that Che Cabrera is still foolish, still making those same mistakes, and now he's going to pay for it, Kenley.
Making Tito a non-factor at the moment. Look at that, all that body weight down on the throat across the rope here of Cabrera. Insult to injury.
Look, and throwing punches there too, right in the face. Take that, you'll remember my name is what he said.
Into the cover now. Cabrera powers out, but you look at the ring positioning. Cabrera in the wrong part of town as you see that the Classic Connection cutting off the team, or cutting off the ring. Tag Team Wrestling 101 right now.
Absolutely. You're talking about foundations of tag team wrestling. The very first thing you learn is to keep your opponent close as possible to your partner to make sure that you take advantage as much as you possibly can. And that's exactly what's going on right now. Up and down goes Cabrera.
That double atomic drop, that offense, quite a throwback now. Double Russian leg sweep. They've got Cabrera laid out on their side of the ring. This thing might be over. Digging down deep, a lot of heart on display by Che Cabrera. This is personal. He wants this. He wants revenge, but he's a long way from getting it right now.
You know what? When you have your mind set in the fact that you're going to take revenge, you're going to be angry, you're going to go in there and again make more mistakes. That's the idea, Kenley, is you have to be focused, you have to be skilled, and you have to set your sights on the goal. And right now, all he's thinking about is getting back at Howdy Price, and that is why he's in the position he's in right now.
Big smile on the kisser there at Howdy Price. His team in control right now, and it doesn't matter if Bad Dude Tito is the partner of Cabrera. If Cabrera can't get there for the tag. More double teaming now. Breaking the double clothesline. Look at that. Incredible heart on display, just digging down deep. But how much is left in the tank can he get to the Bad Dude?
And this is a very big problem because if he does get to the Bad Dude, indeed, you got to figure this. There's nobody on the outside for the Classic Connection. There's nobody in there that's fresh that can take advantage. If they sit up right now and he tags in Tito, they are sitting ducks, Kenley.
Great shot by Cabrera, bringing a whole new meaning to divide and conquer. Doing just that. Backdrop there for Royal. Hip toss for Shapiro. Tag is made. The Bad Dude is in, and the mood changes in this matchup.
Would not be on the receiving end of that if my life depended on it, Kenley. This is nasty.
And Tito's got some history with these two back when they were representing The Office, along with producer and professional Peter Avalon, when Avalon was the champion.
Tito having absolutely none of it. He is fresh and he is hungry. He's going in there very strong.
Oh! Double blockbuster by the Bad Dude. I was giving you some history because you've been here for a cup of coffee. Look at that. Double team into the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Things going bad to worse now for Buddy Royal. Into the cover. Shapiro breaks it up.
You know what? You just sunk in what the heck you just told me. How come every single time I'm over here you try to insult me and try to make me look bad in front of all these idiots? You don't think I feel bad enough having to sit next to you for at least an hour at a time? I do. It's terrible.
I'm just saying, we're celebrating. Oh, look at this. Double team, a little stun gun action. And this would be a stunning victory for certain for the Classic Connection.
10 years.
I'm just saying, you're at 10 years, a decade. You're a single grain of sand in the Sahara Desert that is Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. That's all.
10 years in a single. Okay, while you're sitting here insulting me, here comes Che Cabrera absolutely cheating, and the referee has absolutely no idea what's going on. This is horrible right now. The Classic Connection needs to take control of this match.
Well, you got combustible elements in this thing to be expected. Spine buster by the Bad Dude. Big shot.
Why?
My
what
goodness.
was the point? What was the point of that?
Caltech reporting an 8 on the Richter scale. There's the satisfaction by the Wolf Zaddies. Is that going to do it? Yes.
Here are your winners, the Wolf Zaddies.
That's a great start to them coming back there, Kenley. A nice cheating victory. How proud they must be.
They double team. They beat the Classic Connection at their own game. The Wolf Zaddies getting it done. And it wouldn't be a anniversary celebration without a big return. Welcome back, Tito. And look, what is Howdy Price gonna do?
Get him, Howdy. This is it. You're gonna about to feel the wrath of Howdy Price. Oh, no. Oh. Abort! Abort!
I think he pulled something. Big win by the Wolf Daddies, standing tall. Pain, blues, and agony there for Howdy Price. And we now go to Nico Marquez for a blockbuster announcement regarding the United Television Championship.
Great job tonight. Great job. Here, take a seat. Take a seat. Adrian, unfortunately, I did not sanction that match. Royce Isaacs does not make matches. I do.
What the hell you mean?
I was away on a call. Now, I would have sanctioned that match had I seen it. Unfortunately, you are not television. Hold on. You are not the television champion. But at Milestone, you will get your opportunity. Rest up. You have a big match ahead.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services by Philip Georges. Do not stop taking prescriptions without consulting a physician.
Attention, the heartburn medication ZANTAC has been linked to cancer.
If you developed cancer and were a daily user of ZANTAC, call attorney Philip Georges and join the Wolf Pack.
If you were a daily user of the heartburn medication ZANTAC and were diagnosed with cancer, you may be entitled to substantial compensation.
Call 1-800-598-5857. That's 1-800-598-5857.
Attention! If you've had a hernia surgery after 2006 and suffered from serious side effects such as infection, chronic pain, organ damage, mesh shrinkage, or mesh migration, you could be eligible for financial compensation. Call the law offices of Wright & Schulte right now at the number on your screen. Ethicon, a subsidiary of Johnson & Johnson, has withdrawn its PhysioMesh flexible composite mesh from the market. Call the law offices of Wright & Schulte immediately at the number on your screen or visit meshjustice.com now.
Clean up your lawn and garden the smart way with a DR Chipper Shredder. Reduce leaves, garden cutting, sticks and twigs, even big branches, to a fraction of their original volume. Call now or go online to lock in factory direct savings on the full line of DR Chipper Shredders.
For a free buyer's guide, call 1-800-475-0828. Special pricing and free shipping are now in effect. Online at drchipper.com.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Championship Wrestling, presented by Amarillo Venom News Central. I am Dustin Starr, alongside my lovely Maria.
While we all do social distancing and adhere to shelter-at-home instructions here in Amarillo, rest assured that we will continue to bring you Championship Wrestling presented by Amarillo Venom each Saturday night at 11 p.m. right here on NewsChannel10 Too.
Pro wrestling in Amarillo has a rich history, of course, with the legendary Funk family. We're going to do our absolute best to revive pro wrestling here and all over the panhandle of Texas.
Stay up to date and informed with everything Championship Wrestling Amarillo on our Facebook page.
And stay up to date with what's going on with your Amarillo Venom at govenom.com. And for great classic country music, news, and information, listen to Big Country 95.3 and 96.5 in Amarillo.
I'm Maria, and he's Dustin. That was your Amarillo News Central.
Welcome back to Championship Wrestling presented by Amarillo Venom. Now, coming up in our main event, the stars at night are big and bright deep in the heart of Texas, but they're also big and bright out in Arizona, where the Arizona State Champion from Championship Wrestling from Arizona, R3, is in action in our main event as he defends against former champion EJ Sparks. That matchup's still to come, but right now it's time for six-man tag team action, so let's go back inside the Ocean View Pavilion.
The following contest is a six-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number one, the team of Zicky Dice, Ice Williams, and Uptown Andy Brown.
It wouldn't be PP3 season without unique matchups, and that's what we see here. This six-man tag team matchup, a showcase of six in the talented field that will compete in this year's prestigious PP3 Memorial Cup Tournament.
Look at that man right there, Andy Brown. Look at the way he's coming in the ring. You can't help but notice that Ray Rosas has definitely got his hand on the look of Andy Brown. Look at that man right now. I love his attitude. This man right here is the pinnacle of championship wrestling from Hollywood.
And introducing their opponents, the team of Frankie Frank, Jordan Clearwater, and Anthony Idol.
Here you see the opposition, and you might be noticing and questioning what Jordan Clearwater's doing there, because again, these are all qualifiers for the PP3 tournament. Jordan Clearwater was defeated by Ice Williams in a qualifying matchup, but Danny Limelight Rivera was sidelined with an injury. Nico Marquez naming Clearwater the most valuable qualifying candidate based on his performance in the qualifying match. He impressed Nico Marquez in a losing effort, so he's in.
Yeah. However, we really don't know what Danny's injury is, and honestly, look at the thing about this. Anthony Idol's a monster. He's a very, very big, massive monster, but he couldn't get the job done once. What makes you think he's going to get the job done this time, Kenley?
Anthony Idol certainly got the job done in tag team action. He teamed with Frankie Frank, so they've got some history teaming. They both qualified together. And again, just a showcase matchup. PP3, the official tournament, right around the corner after the culmination of Milestone, this 3-week anniversary blockbuster that Milestone is. Still to come, Arizona State Championship matchup in our main event, but this is a great opportunity to get a look at a vast variety of the field in the PP3 tournament. Looks like it's going to be Ice Williams kicking things off with a neon phenomenon, Anthony Idol.
These personalities could not be any more different. Anthony Idol is all about business. Ice Williams definitely got that little bit of finesse. He said, I got this. We're about to see right now, Kenley. There it is right away, Kenley. Up and going, right on top of Idol.
Trying to put the deep freeze on Idol with that side headlock. Oh my gosh, what a shoulder block. Talk about an icebreaker.
Oh, no. It doesn't look like anybody's eager to get in there with Anthony Idol, but look at this now.
Frankie Frank checks in. He's been hitting the lounge in every town. Kind of a dark horse, you got to think, going into the PP3, but he's been in there with some tough talent in the past. He's faced the likes of Eli Drake right here in the Ocean View Pavilion. Leapfrog there by Ice Williams. Oh, look at that. Nice takedown by Frankie Frank. Going to make Ice Williams sing the blues. Now, you might mention that Ryan Kidd, nowhere to be found. He's out with an injury, but he will be back in time for the tournament. So one team was going to be down a competitor, and so the other team had to lose one competitor. Ray Rosas all too happy to take the day off.
I don't know about Ray Rosas all too happy about taking the day off. He has confidence that his team is going to do just fine, and obviously led by somebody like Andy Brown, they're going to do just that, except for this one specific moment right in this moment here, Ken.
Golden Boy goes for the cover after the scoop and the slam. You got to think Clearwater with a new lease on life, this opportunity, second chance here to enter the tournament. He's got something to prove. Isolating Zicky Dice.
You know, Zicky Dice has this very unique musk about him. I don't know if you can smell it, but I smell it throughout the entire arena. It just smells like Vegas.
Cover.
You know, like casino, like cigarettes and peanuts and beer.
He's always, where have you been, Circus? He's certainly always got a trick up his sleeve, literally. And he'd like to make himself disappear to his corner and make a tag right now. Drop kick by Frankie Frank, looking impressive. How about the continuity tag made here to Jordan Clearwater?
I will say that they're very smart in their methods, making sure they cut off that ring, keep them in their corner. Zicky Dice now taking a little bit of the brunt of the punishment. This does not bode well for him.
Nice drop kick there by Clearwater. Into the cover goes the Golden Boy. Last year's winner of the PP3 tournament, the main man, Bateman. That, of course, reminds me all too well of what the guy looming on the outside, Uptown Andy Brown, and Ray Rosas did, taking out Bateman permanently from the Championship Wrestling from Hollywood roster.
You know, I'm absolutely loving, I am digging Andy Brown's new attitude. But even I will admit that sometimes you go just a little bit far. Bateman he still isn't back. I don't know if he's ever going to come back. That man's neck is most likely, at the very least, fractured in at least one or two places.
Up down Andy Brown, former Hollywood Heritage champion. The only one in the tournament, might give him a leg up. Andy Brown has won a red carpet rumble as well. Again, a great opportunity. The quick tags are made, and Zicky Dice has been isolated for quite a while.
Well, that's not fair. I mean, you got to figure if you're going to be a competitor and you
into the cover,
and you're going to play by the rule. You're going to be a good sportsman. You don't just go in and overpower everybody and make quick tags and take advantage of your opponent and double team them. You don't see any of these guys doing that, do you?
Sounds like good strategy right now. Dice getting rolled in a big way, putting on the brakes, however. Oh boy, so much upside. A shot in the PP3 tournament might be just what somebody like Clearwater needs. Shot from the outside, though. Distraction play. And we'll see if Zicky Dice can capitalize. Looking to do just that, and he does. Nice reverse neck breaker there by Dice. Elects to go for the cover instead of the tag, as both of his partners down and out at the moment.
Very, very smart. He looked out quick. He couldn't make the tag, and off he goes to the cover. Beautiful job.
Zicky Dice certainly showing he's got the endurance for the PP3 tournament. We'll be back with more of this matchup right after this.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Thanks to your support, you've helped make MyPillow become one of the fastest growing companies in America. Over the last 12 years, you've helped MyPillow create thousands of jobs right here in the USA.
When I got MyPillow, I'm asleep almost immediately. I stay asleep at night and I wake up more well-rested in the morning.
That's why I invented MyPillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck supported and aligned. I'm interrupting this commercial right now to give you deep discounts, not just on my pillows, but also my mattress topper, sheets, and so much more. For example, you can get body pillows regularly $89.99, only $29.99 with your promo code. With our 60-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Sleep well, America!
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
We are the dreamers. We come in a variety of colors
and styles,
a variety of sizes.
We come in different patterns
and different materials.
We are the dreamers.
Achieving your dream can take work.
I just wanted to do a career.
But don't give up.
Changing my life.
Don't ever give up.
Ignore the haters.
They didn't believe that I can do it, and I just proved them that I can.
Independence University.
IU is an online college.
Education online for a better life offline.
So your campus is wherever you want it to be.
Take classes when you want to take classes.
At IU, you receive the tools you need at no extra cost.
Even a brand new laptop and tablet to use in school.
You're going to keep that laptop and tablet when you graduate.
And IU's career services work really hard to help you get a job.
You've got to have dreams.
Independence University.
Education online for a better life offline.
Call 1-800-893-1653. That's 1-800-893-1653.
Health Markets compares your current plan with thousands of options nationwide from national insurance companies. With so many changes to health insurance plans, are you still sure you have the right fit?
That's why I love Health Markets, your insurance marketplace. They guarantee you won't find a lower price anywhere for the plans they offer.
Their new Fit Score instantly compares thousands of plans, both on the government exchange and off, to find the one that best fits your insurance needs. In minutes, you can find out if your current plan is the right fit, or if there's another one that can get you extra coverage or help save you money. Best of all, their service is completely free. You may even qualify for free health insurance with no monthly premiums. The Health Markets Fit Score makes it easy to find the right plan for you. For this free service, call right now.
Your insurance marketplace, Health Markets.
Call Health Markets today at 1-800-207-1241. That's 1-800-207-1241.
Welcome back, everyone, to Milestone, this big six-man PP3 Showcase Tag Team matchup. You know, the PP3 tournament certainly always changes the championship landscape here in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Speaking of, how about what we heard coming into this matchup by Nico Marquez? After Adrian Quest had seemingly won the United Television champion, Marquez saying that it was not a sanctioned match. What a heartbreaker for young Fuego.
No, heartbreaker for some. You know what? I told you, Kenley, I had the inside scoop. I knew it all the time. The whole time, even when he won, I said, you know what? That wasn't even a sanctioned match. Nobody heard me, but I said it. You know, the fact of the matter is that he had a match set at Milestone. At Milestone. Not some fly-by-night show. And he has no business having that title. Thank goodness it got stripped from him. It was back on the waist of Royce Isaacs where it belongs.
Yeah, Isaacs should be thanking his lucky stars because he was beat clean in the middle. And I really had thought that history had been made, but young Fuego will get his opportunity as part of this big milestone blockbuster. Ice Williams in there with Jordan Clearwater. Again, all 6 of these men will compete in the PP3 tournament. Look at the strength by Ice Williams. Nice slam.
Yeah, Ice Williams definitely took a little bit of brunt of punishment from Idol at the early goings, but now having his way with Clearwater, who is definitely the more worn down of the two, and wearing him down even more as he's doing with that headlock, that hold right there, Kenley, making sure that he's taking the life right out of his lungs, going back for the quick tags, in and out. Beautiful tag team wrestling.
Well, and I'll tell you, Clearwater doesn't want to get shown up by Ice Williams again because Williams defeated Clearwater in that qualifying matchup. Although Clearwater in as an alternate. Uptown Andy Brown checking in and getting an earful from the faithful here in the Ocean View Pavilion. Rightfully so, given his recent actions.
Rightfully so, according to you, Kenley. The fact of the matter is that Andy Brown understood what this company has done to him. He's not getting the opportunities he deserves. He found faith in Ray Rosas, who showed him a brand new attitude, and I love it. Look at the tenacity. Look at his eyes. He's saying, I don't even care about any of you, and they hate him for it, but I love him for it. Andy Brown is the man in there.
You can hear what the fans think of Andy Brown and his recent actions. Uptown Andy Brown, more like underhanded Andy Brown, and a clothesline there. Now a little jaw jacking, a little trash talking in the corner.
Ice Williams now responding to the crowd. How you like that, Kenley? Listen to them saying, Anthony sucks. He really, really sucks. We're talking about Idol, Kenley. We're talking about Idol.
I think you should check your hearing. And you can see that Jordan Clearwater, he's changing colors in there. He is getting taken to task and getting beaten down. He desperately needs to make a tag or this thing may be over in a hurry because Uptown Andy Brown can finish you in a hurry. Nice suplex. Andy Brown enjoying himself at the expense of the Golden Boy.
And listen to this crowd. They are haters, Kenley. They are haters from his newfound attitude. Andy Brown can not only finish you in a New York minute, but think about this. He has 2 opportunities on the outside waiting to get in there, waiting to eat, waiting to feed their desires to put Jordan Clearwater down. If Jordan Clearwater does not get to the other side, he is done for.
I'd say Andy Brown has been fueled by hate as of late. Certainly seems to be conducting himself that way. Outstretched hand by the Neon Phenomenon, but to no avail.
Doesn't matter how big you are, Kenley. If you ain't in there, you ain't going to be able to do a lick of damage. He has to stay on the outside and salivate all this time. I know he's mad.
Clearwater being isolated, much like Zicky Dice had been from the other team in the early part of the matchup. So pendulum of momentum has changed in a big way. Oh, and now a little game of can you top this between these partners. Again, remember, it's going to be uneasy alliances because all 6 of these competitors will be in the tournament. No friends when it comes down to the PP3.
Well, that's all later on. They got to take care of business now. They're going to work together, and they're doing so very, very well. Oh, boy, he just made Idol angry. That's not good.
But again, the distraction, allowing Uptown Andy Brown to take advantage.
I know Anthony Idol. He's too hot-tempered in there. He can go in there and get himself disqualified, and I think that's what Andy Brown wants. He wants Anthony Idol to go in there, maybe push down the referee or something, totally cost his team the match. As Zicky Dice now stands over Jordan Clearwater saying, where is your hero now?
Zicky Dice, a big powerhouse that could certainly dish out more punishment to an exhausted Jordan Clearwater. That last-ditch effort, big clothesline shot by Clearwater. Is it enough to open that window of opportunity to get to the corner and make the tag?
No, Zicky Dice is moving just a little bit faster than Clearwater. I think Zicky Dice is going to be able to make that tag so we can cut off Clearwater. Get in, Ice Williams in there. Ice Williams wants it bad. Give him the opportunity to stop Jordan Clearwater before he tags in that monster. Do not let him reach for that hand.
Boy, we've got a race against the clock here.
He tagged Andy Brown. Andy Brown didn't even want to get in the tag. Oh, and now I see why. This is not good, Kennelly. This is not good.
Ice Williams checking in. What's he doing? Eats a big spine buster, but the Neon Phenomenon gave up his back there momentarily, but impervious to pain at the moment, it would seem, is the big man.
He slapped him right across the face, and that just made him more angry, Kennelly.
Yep, Neon Phenomenon starts to light up Uptown Andy Brown. Little juke and jiving in the public, if you will. Didn't catch him with the bionic elbow, but certainly caught him with the boot.
That's got to be a size 15, 16 at least, Kennelly, right upside your head. That does not feel good. Think about this. You only have like 2 brain cells left. That would totally kill you.
Boy, it's a game of musical chairs here for the one team. Where's Andy Brown going? He looks like he's had enough.
Oh, he's out of here,
the
Kennelly.
Dissension. Looks that way. Look out, back inside the ring. Could be time for the Idol Overdrive, perhaps. Oh, Idol Overdrive indeed. Putting Williams on ice.
Here are your winners, the team of Frankie Frank, Jordan Clearwater, and Anthony Idol.
Great victory in that 6-man PP3 showcase, but who will make their way through the tournament and earn Percy's privilege? More to come here at Milestone.
My guest at this time is Adrian Quest. Earlier in the program, we found out that your win for the United Television Championship was nullified, a decision made by Nico Marquez.
Yo, I'm straight up getting played. Everyone saw me win the TV title. The fans, the locker room, Jamie, and Nico took that away from me. What are you crying about? At least you still got a title match. At least you're still on the dang show. Nico pulled me off the card because I called him cheap. You know what? I bet he took the title off you because he's being cheap too. Because he didn't want to have to buy a kid-size replica belt. Oh. Royce, next week, it's your ass.
Clean up your lawn and garden the smart way with a DR Chipper Shredder. Reduce leaves, garden cutting, sticks and twigs, even big branches, to a fraction of their original volume. Call now or go online to lock in factory direct savings on the full line of DR Chipper Shredders.
For a free buyer's guide, call 1-800-475-0828. Special pricing and free shipping are now in effect. Online at drchipper.com.
If something happened to you, what would happen to them? Their home, their education, their future. You need life insurance, and chances are SelectQuote can help you get it for less than $1 a day.
SelectQuote found Jacob 40, a $500,000 policy for only $19 a month. And SelectQuote found his wife Wendy, a $500,000 policy for only $17 a month.
Our secret? At SelectQuote, we aggressively comparison shop up to 10 highly rated companies to find you the company with the best rates.
We found Gary, 35, a $1 million policy for only $22 a month.
Why pay more? Give your family the security they need at a price you can afford.
Call 800-216-0389 or go to SelectQuote.com now and get the insurance your family needs.
At a price you can afford. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Attention! If you've had a hernia surgery after 2006 and suffered from serious side effects such as infection, chronic pain, organ damage, mesh shrinkage, or mesh migration, you could be eligible for financial compensation. Call the law offices of Wright & Schulte right now at the number on your screen. Ethicon, a subsidiary of Johnson & Johnson, has withdrawn its PhysioMesh flexible composite mesh from the market. Call the law offices of Wright & Schulte immediately at the number on your screen or visit meshjustice.com now.
Welcome back to Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Jon Roberts here, and you never know who's going to show up at Milestone. I'm joined at this time by one of the stars of NWA Power, The Question Mark. Welcome to Hollywood. Well, you seem very enthused to be here. I'm sure the folks are excited to have your debut on the program. Next week, you challenge fan favorite Gentleman Jervis. Do you have any strategy going into that match? Well, okay. Are you going to bring... Oh, I got it. Are you going to bring any of that karate that we've seen?
Karate.
The master of karate in action next week against Gentleman Jervis right here on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
It is main event time here on week 1 of Milestone. And it wouldn't be a celebration without championship action. The former Arizona State champion from Championship Wrestling from Arizona out to regain the gold. Was never pinned for that title in his most recent title reign. More on that to come.
Well, he's got a hell of a road ahead of him with this man, Kenley.
Throughout his time in the United Wrestling Network, the monstrous R3 has indeed been an agent of chaos, and that is exactly what he was recently when it came to the title reign of EJ Sparks. R3 held the silver spotlight, similar to Percy's privilege. It gives you a guaranteed shot at the Arizona State Championship. He cashed it in to make a title match between EJ Sparks and Ray Rosas, a triple threat. R3 didn't pin Sparks, he pinned Rosas to claim the title.
Are you telling me that because I've been here for a cup of coffee, as you would so briskly say, Kenley? I knew all that. I knew that.
When's the last time you were in Mesa, Arizona? Just trying to bring our fans and you up to speed.
Not my fault y'all won't pay for a ticket.
Here to set the stage for our championship main event, ring announcer Adnan Qureshi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Arizona State Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Phoenix, Arizona. Weighing in at 170 pounds, he is Phoenix's favorite son, EJ Sparks. And introducing the champion from Gravity Hills, weighing in at 333 pounds, he is the Arizona State Champion, R3!
Stage is set, championship main event, Arizona State title on the line. Multiple-time champion EJ Sparks, many consider the uncrowned champion, was never pinned or forced to submit to lose the title. But a heads-up move by R3 to use that silver spotlight opportunity in the way that he did to make history and win the championship.
We'll see if this young man can actually take advantage of this, but that man is a monster, and he's not going to let you get too close too easily. He has definitely an uphill battle ahead of him.
The challenger, EJ Sparks, a prolific striker, has really been schooling his kickboxing as of late. So expect him to try and chop down the big man, and you see that early, the leg kicks, trying to take out that base. Good luck.
Now, if you're a striker, if you're prolific in martial arts, if you're prolific in striking, then you need to strike. You can't run full steam at somebody who weighs as much as R3 and expect him to get off his feet. That is a mistake, Kenley.
Well, champion and challenger, no stranger to the fans here at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. They both had high-profile matchups and victories right here in the Ocean View Pavilion.
Again now, chopping and chopping and chopping, and that's fine and dandy, but think about this. Look at the power. Look at the tenacity. Pushing him right down in that corner, making him flat as a pancake on those buckles.
Well, and if R3 can close the gap and keep his enemy close, you're not going to have the distance that Sparks needs to start to pepper off those strikes. Can't do it in the phone booth. R3, technically is fired from Championship Wrestling from Arizona, but there's really nothing they can do about it because he is the acting champion.
Walking right over him, just stomping him down like a, just like a grape, just squishing all the juice out of him. I absolutely love R3. R3 is just, he has tremendous amount of power and he knows exactly how to use it. You gotta figure a high-profile match. Now you heard Adnan Qureshi. This is for the championship, you know?
Championship,
as he
says.
Championship. Yes, the championship.
I think Qureshi counts sheep when he tries to sleep. Hold on here. Look at the big man. What a suplex with authority into the cover. And that takes a Herculean effort just to kick out from under the massive size of the champion.
Absolutely. You talk about powerful moves, that's one thing, but when somebody that size lays on top of you, it's very difficult to dig yourself out of that mound of dirt.
Big hammering shot there by the champion. Simple but effective offense right now by R3. He will punish you. You do not want to be in the corner with the big man.
And Sparks is very quick. He's athletic. He's agile. He's very fast. And look at how slow he has to work right now because he absolutely has to be able to match wits with R3, and it seems like he's doing that right now. But if R3 gets him back down to that stake that he had him at before, Sparks is in a lot of trouble.
Sparks, though, sparking it up right now. He's picking up the pace. And until that. A single shot can turn the tide when you're in there with R3.
And that's what I'm talking about. Right now, the match now is going to be slowed down, to continue to wear him down, give him some powerful moves. Maybe headbutts and strikes and stuff like that from R3 is just the tip of the iceberg. When that man picks you up and slams you down and sits on top of you, it is all over, lights out for Sparks.
Sparks trying to fight from underneath, not in easy proposition when you're in there, just getting clubbed by the champion. You know, Milestone is a celebration of the anniversary of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. If you want to know just how impressive, hold on, look out here, big shot. The big man's rocking, he's reeling, off balance. I think the corner, the only thing keeping R3 up at the moment. Can EJ Sparks keep that full court press? Discus form in the corner, rolling through. Look out here. Uh-oh. Sparks got caught.
This is not good, Kenley. This is not good for Sparks. Lights out, Sparks.
Vicious Uranagi by the champion.
Get for being too cocky. It's over, Kenley.
Into the cover. Is that going to do it? Going to put this thing on ice? No. Only accounted to the champion dominant. This main event championship matchup continues after this.
This is important news for people who have taken ZANTAC or its generic ranitidine and then suffered from cancer. ZANTAC and generic ranitidine have been linked to cancers, such as bladder cancer and kidney cancer. According to the FDA, ZANTAC and ranitidine contain NDMA, a known cancer-causing agent. NDMA has been linked to cancers of the bladder, kidney, colon, esophagus, liver, ovaries, pancreas, and other cancers. If you or a loved one took ZANTAC or ranitidine and were then diagnosed with cancer, call the lawyers at Davis & Crump right now to see if you're eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Call the lawyers at Davis & Crump right now if you or a loved one took ZANTAC or generic ranitidine and were then diagnosed with bladder cancer, kidney cancer, or any of these cancers. Call now to see if you're eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Our first consultation is free, and we don't get paid unless you get paid. Call Davis & Crump right now. Operators are standing by.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Diabetics understand all too well the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can immediately reduce your pain. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now.
Clean up your lawn and garden the smart way with a DR Chipper Shredder. Reduce leaves, garden cutting, sticks and twigs, even big branches, to a fraction of their original volume. Call now or go online to lock in factory direct savings on the full line of DR Chipper Shredders.
For a free buyer's guide, call 1-800-475-0828. Special pricing and free shipping are now in effect. Online at drchipper.com.
Closed captioning provided by Big Country 95.3 and 96.5 in Amarillo.
Welcome to Dumas's brand new radio station, Big Country 95.3. We play the songs that all the rest of the country stations have forgotten about. Stars like George Strait, Reba, Brooks and Dunn, Randy Travis, and Tanya Tucker. Big Country 95.3 specializes in country songs from the 80s and 90s. And we also sneak in a country classic every now and then. It's your favorite country songs without a lot of talk. So tell all your friends about this brand new radio station, Big Country 95.3.
And now in Amarillo on 96.5.
So it's of note, Kennelly, that all the time in the break that R3 was absolutely controlling Sparks down, wearing down that body as he continues to do right now with a big slam. This is not good. You got to figure that it's too heavy of a man to
look
get
out here.
There.
Big splash.
That's over.
Champ to retain. That's got to do it. No. Sparks kicks out, finds a way. I was going to say earlier, longtime fans will remember one of the most dominant tag teams in the history of this program. The Tribe, Navajo Warrior, and Hawaiian Lion. At Championship Wrestling from Arizona, R3 once defeated both of them by himself.
I remember Hawaiian Lion and Navajo Warrior. Absolute beast of a tag team. We are no shortage of beast matches here at Milestone, Kennelly. This one definitely no exception. And now Sparks going down and finally takes the big man down, and I can't believe it.
Gravity on the side of Sparks there. All the body weight comes crashing down for the champion. Got spiked into the canvas, but Sparks unable to capitalize at the moment. He's got to roll over and secure that pin. The big man's bewildered right now.
And you know it's that big splash. It's that splash that did that to Sparks. The reason why he can't wake up, the reason why he can't get the tenacity, get up there and make that cover, it's all because of the weight that R3 has put on Sparks. They're both getting up at the same time. The R3 needs to make a pivotal point right now.
The champion swinging at Ghost. He's a step behind. Now we see that kickboxing exploits that he's really been training. Has the challenger. He's been putting the time in the gym. Spinning back kick. The big man drops to a knee. Short flight, bad landing perhaps. Oh, he's looking for the spark out. Oh, maybe an arm bar. I thought he was going to put him in that clutch, but...
And look at R3 clasping his hands, not letting him get that arm bar in, grasping that hand, making sure he does not get that in. If he loses that control, he's in a lot of trouble.
Trying to get back the championship wrestling from Arizona state championship. That's what it's all about in our main event. Look at that. Applying the pressure now and now into a pinning combination. Oh, does he have the strength? Does the champion have the strength to do this? What a counter into an offensive maneuver. Powerful counter into the power bomb.
This might be it here, Kennelly.
No, EJ kicks out again. How much heart does this guy have?
This is what Milestone is all about, Kennelly. It's surprise after surprise after surprise. I am very surprised that Sparks still has the tenacity to stay in there with R3 after all the punishment that he has endured.
But how much pressure did that counter apply on the arm and shoulder region of the champion? All that body weight, wasn't able to hook the leg on the powerbomb. You can see the effects of the arm bar.
You see the effects on his face now as R3 comes in.
Roundhouse rhythm. Oh, playing it. Oh, my goodness. The big man's to the outside, though. What a bad break for the challenger.
Yeah, now this seems like it's a good thing for Sparks, but think about this. When the championship is on the line, you ain't going to win it if that man gets counted out. He has no choice but to go out there and bring him in, and with a man that size, that's a pretty heavy feat.
Title can only change hand by pinfall or submission. A count is on. A count out would give Sparks the victory, but he won't win the title that way. So you got to think a sense of urgency. Count up to 7 now, and if R3 is out on the outside, does Sparks even have enough strength to hoist the big guy up and get him back in the ring?
No possible way, Kennelly, no possible way.
Counter by R3, showing what he's made of. Eating some more shots. That seemingly has broken the count, though. Sparks flying, big dive to the outside, takes the big man down again, but That's step one, getting him down. Step two is getting him back in the ring where you can put him away for the title.
Well, again, now you make a mistake. You go out there and you punish the big man some more, and you hurt him again, and he's going to be able to stay out there. He's going to be able to roll him under that rope. Oh, my goodness, Kennelly. This is not good for R3.
Adrenaline can do wonders. Into the cover. Is that going to be enough? History to be made at Milestone. How fitting would that be? But not yet. Close call.
Despite Sparks' efforts to put his feet on that rope and make sure that he took every advantage he could to R3 to capture that championship, R3, the man that he is, kicks out anyway.
What a match. You got to think, though, the big man's got to carry that body weight as this championship match continues to go into deep water. That's got to favor the challenger, or at least you'd think it would. Fatality by the champion, one of his signatures, and he hit all of it into the cover. Sparks finds a way again to slip that shoulder out of there.
Who has kicked out of that, Kennelly? Who can kick out of that besides Sparks? Sparks is showing me a lot of prowess right now, and I give him a lot of credit. He's a lot stupider than I thought he would be.
Hit that fatality running start into that Death Valley driver. All the body weight comes crashing down. The champ can't believe that wasn't enough. You can see the dismay, the disbelief on the face of R3.
And R3, it looks like he has to go back to the well, maybe give him one more.
Oh, he's looking for the reign of chaos. Looking for the reign of chaos. Well scouted by the challenger. Oh, look out! Big time cutter. Into the cover. No! No!
Unbelievable, Kennelly.
Thought the spark was going to be out for the champion there. What a beautiful offensive move. Again, EJ Sparks time and time again has used all that size against R3, using that body weight to come crashing down into the canvas, and that was close.
That was very close, too close, and R3 knows it. These men don't have a lot of gas left in their tanks. This match can go either single way at this point, and the crowd is firmly behind Sparks at this point in time.
What a championship main event. Will history be made? Now he's got the distance he needs. What a counter to the roundhouse rhythm. Beautiful defensive maneuver there to block it. Out the back door again as R3 was looking. Both guys going back to the well, and it hasn't been paying off. Uh-oh, R3's got him. Dragon Sleeper. That's part one, if he can hit it. Reign of chaos, but will the reign continue? Dead center in the ring. Does he have enough this time? He does.
Here is your winner, and still Arizona State Champion, R3!
What an incredible championship wrestling from Arizona State Championship match. We take a look back at the action brought to you by NWA Power every Tuesday, 6:05. We see the roundhouse rhythm, but what a bad break for the challenger because R3 goes to the outside. If he had dropped in the ring, maybe history would be made. Then we see the fatality. Somehow EJ Sparks kicks out. Back and forth seesaw until the reign of chaos, fittingly enough, continues the reign of the big man.
And the reign continues. You are absolutely right. You are looking at him right there. R3 making the statement here.
And there you have it, folks. R3 successfully defends the Arizona State Championship. Well, that's all the time we have for this week on the program, but next week we look forward to continuing our 10-year tradition of championship wrestling by presenting week 2 of our blockbuster event, Milestone. For everyone here at Championship Wrestling, I'm Jon Roberts. We'll see you next week. Fangs up, Amarillo.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.